Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, I'm gonna be making a video on these new Scream 6 images that we had gotten like a couple days ago, like 3 days ago. Um, but I just never covered them because I didn't really feel like there was anything to talk about with these pictures. But like I think it was like on Saturday, Craven Something Scary was doing like a live stream, and he was like talking about these images and you know there was a lot of theories going on in the stream, and it made me just want to make this video because then I started thinking of my own theories and having stuff to say about some of these pictures. But and then he in that stream he was doing the stream with his friend Chris, and his he has a YouTube channel called Discover Montreal. And which, by the way, if you guys aren't subscribed to Discover Montreal, Craving Something Scary's friend, he's the he basically gives us a lot of like Scream Six info, and well, he gives Craven a lot of the info, and then Craven gives that info to us. But yeah, Chris from Discover Montreal, he gives us a lot of the Scream Six info, and he's just an awesome person. So go subscribe to his channel, and but yeah, like basically, we had gotten these images, and yeah, I just want to talk about them and basically give my thoughts on some of these pictures, and yeah, just give my opinion and theories and whatnot. But anyways, we have some of these pictures right here, and yeah, because I had seen Craven Something Scary. He had made a video about this last night, and I was also gonna make a video like last night as well, but I didn't really have time to, so now I'm doing it right now. But yeah, and then basically we have this picture right here, this first picture. Um, it looks like they're building some type of house or some type of apartment, and there's like plants and and stuff like around it right here, like around the house or apartment, and then there's like bird cages, and then you know so I assume this is probably gonna be like a probably an apartment or some type of just big house or whatever. um but there's definitely gonna be like CGI houses and apartments, I assume, because I doubt they're just gonna be filming inside, like the city of Montreal the whole time. Because they've been filming a lot inside they've been filming a lot inside the indoor sets, like this this building right here is basically the building that they're using. In these buildings, they're building inside sets and indoor sets, So basically, they've been using them, and they've been building all types of things. And what's it called? That's why we haven't seen a lot of, actors and, you know, like a lot of the actors that were confirmed to be in Scream 6, like we haven't seen a lot of pictures of them because they've been filming a lot inside these indoor sets. So that's pretty much why. And you know, so I assume there's gonna be like quite a bit of CGI houses or apartments and whatnot. And then we have this picture. It looks like it could also be like an apartment, maybe like a two-story apartment or just a regular house. Who knows? Like, but it looks like it has like some type of front porch right here on the stairs, and then we have just this small regular set. I was watching, Craven's video, Craven Something Scary's video like yesterday, um, and then he was like talking about this one. He said he thinks it'll probably be like some small room where the core four or whatever have some type of like meeting. It's like, some type of just small, building or whatever, just some small room, and they're gonna go there to talk or whatever. And but I don't know that. I just think that because I've had this theory for a while about like them like them doing like a flashback scene to Kirby's house, and and what's it called? Like I've had that theory of like them doing the flashback to Kirby's house and then like showing how she survived and whatnot. I've talked about that a lot of times, and I seeing these pictures, I really think that one of these can be one of these sets can be incorporated and made to look like Kirby's house, and I feel like mainly probably this one, but I feel like this one as well could also be that. Um, but if they were to do a flashback sequence to Kirby's house and how she survived and whatnot, um, like I said, I think that would be cool, and like I just think that what's it called? Like it would just be cool, like in a way where like if they did a flashback, um, showing how she survived, they would like have like Kirby talking and explaining it as like we're going through the flashback. So it's like, you know, we're like kind of like that typical, movie trope where they have like a character just like speaking while a sequence is going on, and they're just going back and forth between the character and the flashback sequence. Like, something like that. Like imagine they did that with Kirby, and they were just going back and forth to like Kirby talking, like to the core four of Mindy, Chad, Tara, Sam, like they're all just listening to her as she's talking to them about it, and then like basically they're just you know she Kirby's just explaining everything, and she's having some type of like you know PTSD, some type of trauma, some type of like just some type of she's just reminiscing about all these bad memories that she's once had, and she's just like thinking about all this stuff of how she almost died, and just going back to that scene, showing how she survived, and like how she felt when she found out about like Kirby and Jill. I mean Charlie and Jill, betraying her, and I just think it would be cool just to see that, just that sequence with Kirby, how all this has affected her and whatnot, showing that. And like I just think that would be cool. And like I just feel like it would just be awesome to see. But yeah, like Kirby's just having these faint memories, and just these just she's just visualizing everything of how all this happened, and where she's at now, and just like it would just be cool. It would just be a cool dialogue to see between her and the newer characters, and just to see that in general. And it would just be cool to see. Like it would be. But yeah, I think that if they were to do a flashback to Kirby's house and showing how she survived, I do think that one of these houses could be it. I know if Kirby had like flowers around her house, and when I was on Craving Something Scary's live stream, like on Saturday, he was talking about like this. like how Kirby had like plants and like these um she had like these plants and whatnot, and she had like these, I think she had these like bird cages as well, like which we see here. Um, but yeah, like what's it called? I think that what's it called? Because but I don't really know if she actually did have bird cages, but I think that those could have been those like those wind chambers. Because I think she had those as well. Because I know um what's it called? I think her name was Kate, Joe's mom. Like I know she had those wind chambers at her house, and we saw them whenever like Sydney was like using them, or like whenever like they Sydney and Kate, Joe's mom, like when they were like running from Ghostface at the front door, and then they saw like this they saw in like the metal wind chambers like that there was like this, it looked like Ghostface was like in the reflection of it, but it actually wasn't him. And then because I saw like Zach Cherry's video, and he like um which is another awesome YouTuber by the way, but I'm kind of getting off track. He basically that wasn't actually Ghostface in the reflection of those of the metal wind chambers. Um, but basically, what's it called? I think Kirby had those as well, like those metal wind chambers, but I could be wrong. But she definitely had plants around her house. I just don't know if she had this much plants just surrounding her house. But we never got to really see her house that much. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would just be cool to see though, just a flashback if that's possible. Um, but some of these houses, some of these sets could be, the core four. Like, they could probably like just make it like the core four. Like Sam, Tara, Mindy, and Chad's apartment or like house or whatever. And they're gonna like just green screen it. CGI. It could be Gail's apartment. Stuff. It could be anything, but it would be cool. Like imagine if it was like Kirby's old house from Scream 4, and they were like doing a flashback to that. That would be cool, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see if that's possible. But it's just cool to see these sets being done in these like indoor buildings, and it's just cool to see. But we also have like this. We have these like two pictures right here that I want to talk about. Um, they're like basically because like this one's we have this like picture right here of like this barber shop called Hank Steady Hands, and yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys know who Hank is, right? From Scream One, Billy's dad, Hank. Um, yeah, basically, because whenever I saw this, I was just because I didn't even realize it at first that this was like just some Easter egg, to Billy's dad, you know, and I didn't know that this was referencing him. I just thought it was just a regular barber shop called Hank's Steady Hands. Think to I didn't even think to realize that they were referencing what's it called, Hank, um from Scream One, Billy's dad. And but they also have this one as well. This is called Jill's Flower Shop, which is another another Easter egg in reference to Jill from Scream 4. And I just think it's cool to see these little Easter eggs, just because that's kind of what I've always liked about these movies, that they always had like these Easter eggs, or these like these like they always just had these like Easter eggs and homages to like the older movies in a way. And like this, I feel like this is how, Easter eggs and homages to older movies should be done, And I just think it's cool to see this, Jill's flower shop and Hank's steady hands barber shop. Like, I don't know, it's just funny. But it's cool to see, just these homages and Easter eggs and references to, the older movies. But yeah, it's just cool to see. Because we're probably gonna watch this in the theaters, right? And we're probably not even gonna. Some of us might not even catch it, especially the newer fans. They might not even catch it. But us fans who like have watched the older movies, like we're gonna know the references, So I just think it's cool to see, and yeah, like it would just be cool to see. Imagine one of the like imagine Kirby was working at Jill's flower shop, like that would just be funny, bro, you know. But who knows? Maybe at the barber shop, one of the core four is working there. Like maybe Mindy or Chad are working there. I could probably see one of them working there. Um, but what's it called? Yeah, I just think it's just cool little references and Easter eggs and whatnot. Um, but I've seen, some theories, of people saying that, like, oh, does this confirm that, Hank and Jill are gonna return for, you know, the Scream franchise, they're gonna return. Like, does this, does this confirm that they're gonna return for Scream 6? And I'm just um, like me personally, I just don't think that, you know. I just think it's just a fun. These are just fun little Easter eggs and homages, you know, to the older movies and the older characters from the past. I think that's just all it is, that it doesn't confirm anything. I mean, is it possible for Hank um to return for Scream 6? Because like, yes, Hank was Billy Loomis's dad, but since Billy had a daughter, which is Sam, um, then Sam would be his granddaughter. And I made like certain video. I don't remember what video it was, but I talked about the possibility of like him returning and whatnot. But because it would just be cool to see the dialogue between him and Sam and finding out that he has a granddaughter. But what's it called? But I don't think this necessarily confirms that that he's gonna return for Scream 6 or for Scream 7, and and it definitely does not confirm Jill returning either. I mean, I talked about the possibilities of, Kirby having a flashback of Jill. I mean, so that I guess in a way that I would be fine with that, um, but like her coming back like as like a character, she's alive and everything. Nah, I don't believe that. But yeah, these are just little fun Easter eggs and homages. It doesn't confirm that they're gonna return or whatever. But it's just fun to see. And yeah, these basically are all the pictures and whatnot, and these are just fun little homages. It's just awesome to see. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about some of these sets and these pictures that I've showed you. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And yeah, you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what you guys think. Like and subscribe. Um, because it really does help, you know. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, and might end up making another video probably later on, but later on throughout the day. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe to the channel, viewer new, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.